stop arguing with him. Most women don't realize this, but arguing costs us far much more than it costs men. And once you see this, you can unsee it. Sit down. When you're really in your feminine bag, you do not argue. When a woman gets pulled into conflict, her body does not just interpret it as just disagreement. It reads it as danger. Her stress response turns on, cortisol rises, and adrenaline spikes. In that state, the fight or flight state, is not where a woman thrives. In that moment, your body shuts down what actually keeps you feminine. Her sense of safety, her sense of calm, and her ability to bond. And she doesn't get over it quickly. Her nervous system holds on to it. The stress lingers and the connection feels broken until it's repaired. That's why women replay arguments in our brain. That's why it sits in our chest. That's why we feel anxious, disconnected, and unsettled. Now, here's the part that nobody explains. For men, conflict does the opposite. Their energy sharpens, their drive turns on. They channel that into movement, goals, work, the gym. They burn it off, they reset, and they move on. And from the outside, it looks like he's fine, like he doesn't care, that he forgot about it. But what's really happening is that his body processed it differently than you. The danger is this: the connection still breaks even if it feels fine. That's why women tend to leave a relationship mentally first before they physically leave. Then when you physically leave is when he mentally starts to feel it and energetically. Men are wired to compete, but they're wired to compete with the world, not with the woman that they love. And women are wired to soften, bond, and receive, not live in constant emotional combat. This is why loudness, aggression, and constant arguing slowly drains your energy as a woman. Because they harden you and they pull you out your body. But most importantly, they disconnect you from your femininity. And no, that doesn't mean women should be silent. It means we should be protected from unnecessary conflict, which is why I tell you, you should have a healthy inner masculine, because that healthy inner masculine that you have within yourself is what's gonna protect your inner feminine from not allowing yourself to argue or to engage deeper in a deeper conflict that's just gonna suck that energy from you. A healthy masculine presence does not argue to win. It regulates, it reassures, and it restores safety. That's why a smart, healthy, masculine man knows to not argue back with his girl. He just walks away and lets her rant and leaves her. Because he genuinely cares about you. And then you can talk about it when you're in a calmer state, both of you. Because a woman who feels safe returns to herself naturally. Now, let me be very clear. If a man is constantly provoking you, baiting you, picking fights, forcing you into survival mode, that is not strength, that is weakness. And your reaction isn't a problem, the environment is. Femininity does not thrive in chaos, it thrives in calm leadership. So no arguing and crashing out does not make you a stronger woman. It drains us, and that's why I need you to stop arguing. And it boosts his ego. And men were never meant to sharpen themselves at the expense of the women they're supposed to protect. Once you understand this, you stop engaging differently. Not because you're doing less, but because you're choosing peace over depletion. If this shifted something in you, that's awareness. And awareness is where everything changes. And this is the kind of nervous system reset we do inside the feminine reset. Not forcing femininity, but restoring it. I hope this video helped, and if you're ready to reset your energy and your feminine energy, click the link in my bio. I love you guys. Bye.